Hi guys, this is Non-Anonymous with another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. This game will be Lyn versus Rainbow. That's Orc versus Human. Here we have Rainbow at the bottom of the map, which is Lost Temple. Rainbow at the bottom in purple is Human. And Lyn at the top in red as Orc. This is WC3L League match, so it will be best of 3. This is the first game, as you probably know from the title. Anyway, Orc versus Human on Lost Temple, and it's cross-spawn. So this is going to be long. Well, most likely. I actually know that it's going to be long. I've seen the time. I look at the time before I commentate, obviously. I need to know how much effort I'm going to be investing in the game. Anyway, this is going to be a long game, so sit back and enjoy it. Lyn obviously is favored to win this. I mean, although Human has an advantage on Lost Temple over Orc in my opinion, some people would disagree on that. The Human and Orc the strongest 2 races on Lost Temple, but in my opinion, Human is slightly stronger still. On the other hand, Lyn is one of maybe... Lyn is definitely the top Orc. In my opinion, he is now the best player in the world, and of any race, and so obviously he's favored to win, and I love watching him play. Rainbow, on the other hand, lesser known. I haven't seen a lot of his games, but he's a good Human. I mean, very solid. He'll be hard-pressed to keep up with Lyn in this game. Lyn is just, recently especially, he's just been getting better and better, and he's really a juggernaut. Just incredible play in just about every game. So, I'm hoping for good stuff here. And Lyn is going Blade Master, while Rainbow's going Archmage, so standard start here. And I expect Rainbow to do a fast expand, which is as soon as his Archmage comes out, which is also the standard thing. And here goes the peasants. 1, 2, 3, 4 peasants. Well, that's a fairly small number, even for this map. But I see most people send 5. Although he does have 2 footmen. I didn't notice the other one go out, so I thought he was going at this with 1 footman, but I guess not. Meanwhile, Lyn actually creeping his expansion with just his Blade Master and Grunt, which he's going to be able to do. So Lyn maybe is going to try and put up a counter expansion right away, and we'll see if he does do that. Probably Lyn is expecting Rainbow to do a sort of defensive style where he builds his expansion and towers up his expansion, and now he scouts Rainbow cross map. I guess when he didn't find him... Well, that's odd. I would have expected Lyn to scout the other way if he was going to put up an expansion, but I guess he's not doing a very fast expand. That would be rather unorthodox, but, you know, it wouldn't be too unusual for Lyn to do something unorthodox. He sort of pioneered the tier 3 Orc style, and we'll see if he does that this game. Lost Temple would be a great map to do it on. Rainbow picking off Lyn's peasant. Now Lyn, having crept that with a very small number of units, has put a lot of damage on his Blade Master, but he built a lounge in a nice place on the top of the cliff. I'm not sure if you can buy items from the bottom, but I would bet that you can, and so that's probably why he's placed it there. Oops, I tried to click on that Archmage, but I failed. There, Archmage. Alright. Here, I hope you can hear. It just occurred to me that my microphone might not be in exactly the right place. So, if the sound doesn't come out, now you know why. Yeah, Lyn sending his units across the map to scout, sending a Grunt out by itself, and that's a little risky because, well, he pulls it away from the creep camp in time. Meanwhile, Lyn harassing the expansion of Rainbow, and actually, okay, Rainbow bought a staff, so teleporting in with his Archmage to try and fend off this harass, and Lyn gives it up. No, but now going back as soon as he's chased the Archmage away, and okay, the Archmage is coming back, not being fooled by this ploy, but Lyn probably going to get 1 or 2 peasant kills here, would be my guess. He is going to get 1 here. Looks like he's not even going to bother going for another one. Archmage with boots, so the Blade Master is not going to be able to chase it down until he gets boots itself, and even then I can't remember which is faster. I think the Blade Master will be faster with boots, which is a little odd when you think about it. The Archmage is on a horse. Now, Rainbow building farms to try and keep the Blade Master out. It looks like he's been successful, but the footmen are now being focused. 1 footman taking a significant amount of damage, having to be pulled away. Blademaster doesn't go chase it, and Lin right now really feeling his lack of boots. Now cornering the Archmage a little bit with his grunts, but not doing a significant amount of damage. Lin being a little bit greedy here, I think, and sending his Blademaster too far in. And now he gets a good jump on the Archmage and chases it away. But the Arcane Tower is up, so the harass is probably over at this point. We'll see what Lin is doing meanwhile. He is putting up his expansion, so he's going for a very fast expansion himself. And that is, as soon as he saw the cross map spawn, and I would have expected that, oh look, this poor peon is going all the way back to the main. Oh well. Lin should probably have done something about that, but he's thinking about other things. Yeah, he's creeping his Blademaster. What did he get? Claws of Attack, so that's nice. And one thing that would be very helpful for Lin in this game is if he can get his Blademaster some powerful items. Ring of Protection, not so great. Claws of Attack are good. That's what he wants. Claws of Attack, maybe 1 Gloves of Haste, or Circlets of Nobility. Yeah, that's what he wants. Anyway. Now, Rainbow has sent a Water Elemental to scout, and that Grunt is going to take a lot of damage. Which it really shouldn't be doing, because I don't think it's going to kill the Water Elemental. Yeah, Lin continuing to try and item creep his Blademaster. This time is going to be contested by his opponent. Meanwhile, Rainbow is creeping up his Archmage, which is now no, it's still not close to level 3. I'm not sure why. I guess he delayed creeping for a while for some reason. While I was watching Lin put up his expansion, I would have expected Rainbow to be creeping because he hasn't been doing anything else. Rainbow attacking to tier 2, by the way, and Lin is already at tier 2, so he's ahead of his tech, but it won't be too significant because of the cross-map positions, and neither player will be really able to harass each other significantly. Lin getting a grunt surrounded out in the field, and that's going to be... the Rainbow's going to kill that, so nice job there, and that gives him a little bit more experience and jump on Lin, but it's not going to be too significant, the gold difference, because of the cross-map spawn, extra expansions for both players, and I kind of wonder how many towers Rainbow has up. Is that a +3? No, it's just another one. So Lin with 2 Claws of Attack, that's going to be really helpful for him. Rainbow with 2 guard towers in expansion, and 1 is main, and he may look... it looks like he is actually planning to put up a second expansion here, so we're going to see lots of expansions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 peasants coming out, so yes, there will be another expansion going up here for Rainbow, and he has Defend for his footmen, so that will enable him to creep this camp quite easily. I'm not sure, actually, if Defend was a good investment, because, I mean, it will allow him to creep more easily, but apart from that, it does not actually do that much for him, because Lin is not going to be getting a mass-piercing army, at least I doubt Lin is going to be getting Wyverns. We will see. But if he is getting Wyverns, even if he is getting Wyverns, Rainbow needs something more than, you know, Footmen. Because although Footmen with Defend don't take damage from Wyverns, they do even less to Wyverns. They don't attack air. So, I'm not sure what that Defend is for. Maybe he just feels like he has so much money that he might as well research it. And there's something to that. Now, Lin, meanwhile, treating up his Tauren Chieftain, which he got at tier 2. Is there Mountain King? Mountain King being produced right now. So, and now the Archmage getting... okay, actually... Lin has somehow gotten wind of this expansion and is sending his Blademaster down, but a lot of towers going up right then. I guess he sent his Raider to scout it, and both players are going to have to do excellent scouting in this game, yeah. Meanwhile, Rainbow harassing Lin's expansion. Lin forced to put his peons into the burrow and repair the burrow to drive this Archmage away, as he does not want to lose that burrow there, is my guess. If he does, then his peons will be very vulnerable. And now sending his army back, and that Archmage will be chased away, but meanwhile, a few peons going to get killed, 1 peon going to get killed, and Archmage TP's out. So, good harass by Rainbow, not such an effective harass by Lin. Rainbow countered it preemptively by putting up all these towers. Now, those towers aren't in the best placement, and if Lin were to come from the top of this base and attack, it would be pretty easy for him to put some damage on that town hall without being really trapped by the towers. But on the other hand, Rainbow looks like he's going to put up even more, so he will be protected fully at that point. Now Rainbow... oh no, Rainbow's going to lose a footman. Nope.